Good morning. Welcome to the gym with Sojourner Vision. This is Russell. It is Friday morning, so we made it to Friday finally. And Friday is our shoulder day. So today we've got the incremental cycle, and the incremental cycle for shoulders, we're going to use military press. We had been doing dumbbell shoulder press, and we're going to use military press today. Military press isn't a common lift for me. I don't do that very often. So that's, I believe it's a standing press. So no leg involvement at all. Some press, you can kind of use the leg because it kind of mimics doing the clean jerk and all that stuff. But this is going to be what's considered the military press, which is kind of a static. You know, you don't bend your knees, you pull the bar off the rack, put it at the chest, and press it overhead, basically. And so that's gonna be at 4 sets of 8. I'm gonna start light, gonna be easy on the shoulders. As you know, my shoulders are just getting better, so I don't wanna torque on them too much. So we've got 55 pounds on the bar, and that's what I'm gonna use. That's what I'm gonna use to start with, and then we're gonna use the 2.5 pounders, and next week we'll do 60. So we'll increment by 5 pounds each week. If I find that's too easy, then maybe we'll go up by 10 pounds one week and then go from there. So we'll see what happens. So we've got military press, and then for our auxiliaries, we got lateral raises, front raises, and upright rows. So that'll be our lifts. And then of course I'll do the shoulder stretch. I'm gonna bypass the bands this week. We'll see if we can add the bands back in next time, or I don't feel like I'm getting as much from the bands as I had been. So we're gonna lay off the bands, and I'm just gonna do the stretch because I know that stretch is helping me out quite a bit. So we'll grab the shoulder stretch there at the end, and we'll head out on a walk or a walk jog or a jog, and then we'll come back and chat. So here we go. Let's do this longevity training so we can meet age with grace, folks. Let's hit it. So let's do this.
All right, that's got Friday in the books. Done with Friday. Boy, we finally made it. So yeah, the weight workout went really good. I was really happy with the military press because optimal deltoid engagement for me, because it's been years, you know, a 3 years since I've been able to engage the deltoids in the exercise. And I have never done military press too often. And in these sets, I was able to engage. I took it slow, able to engage the deltoids all the way bottom to top, and that was nice. That was nice. I feel like I might be able to work them out and make them stronger finally. So yeah, no pains, a little bit of tightness in the shoulders, you know, slight bit of impingement, a pop a couple times. You know, those ligaments are still trying to find their spot, but went really well. And then of course the dumbbell front raises and lateral raises, those are always good. Got a really good work out in deltoids out of the lateral raises. And then the upright rows, that was another one. Of course, that works a lot of the mid upper back, but I felt deltoid engagement on that as well, which I've never felt before on that lift. So all around a good workout. And ending with the stretch, that stretch is great. You know, I was able to get more of a stretch after taking a week off. Not having stretched last week, I was able to get more of a stretch out of it this time than 2 weeks ago. So no pains getting into position. Man, when I started doing those, a couple months ago, 2-3 months ago, when I started doing them, it was a chore just getting in that position for me. And now I can get right in there and get that stretch going. It feels good. So, and then the jog was all a jog. Oh, what did I get? Let's see here. Gotta save it. I don't know what I got. I got an 11s. Actually 10:49 pace. So that's kind of what I wanted to do yesterday. And I'm gonna change up my jog. I am going to change it to either a 1.5 miles or a 2-mile jog and try to get my pace down a little bit further. 2.5 miles, I get to that last half mile, and I did push it today to get it under 11. I was at 11:03, and I pushed it at the half mile when I had a half mile left, just slightly, nothing major, but I'm still somewhat out of breath from it. I would have been out of breath a little bit anyway, but I was a little more intensity in that last half mile. But anyway, I'm gonna shorten down the jog and try to decrease my pace even more, I think. Try to do maybe miles or 1.5 miles or 2 miles. I'm thinking 2.25 and then get a good cool down, because I don't really get a good cool down. So maybe 2.25 and then stop the timer and get my time on it, and then start another walk and walk the last 1/4 mile just to get a good cool down, because maybe that's why my knee tightened up. It's not tight today, it feels good. So the jog for it yesterday was good. Anyway, we'll let you guys go. We'll be back out tomorrow for the 55-second ab burners. Maybe another couple weeks, 2-3 weeks of the 55 seconds, and then we'll move on to the minute. We'll be back at the minute for ab burners. So that's what I'm shooting for. So anyway, we'll be back out tomorrow for the active rest with the ab burner and our last full jog cycle, or our last jog of the split, and then Sunday's kind of a tail down, a much higher pace walk jog kind of thing, while we get ready for Monday, Tuesday big lifts. So anyway, let you guys go. You guys have a great Friday. Let's get through this and get the weekend started. Let's do this, folks. So you guys get out there and get some longevity training in so you can meet age with grace. Go do it. Go do it. We'll see you later. Be safe. Take care.